lover boy. Sosa is my lover boy. He's pouting. I took him for 2 walks yesterday, 1 walk today. This morning, huh, baby? And you're just pouting. You're being a pouty baby. Why are you being a pouty boy, huh? What? Oh, you like oranges? You want some oranges? Why are you being a little pouty boy, huh? Oh, you want some? Come here. What's on your eye? Oh, sorry, baby. Hold on. Was there orange stuff on my hand? I hope I didn't get that in your eye. Are you okay? I didn't get it in your eye, did I, babies? Did I get it in your eye? No? I know you like oranges. Lover boy, Sosa is my lover boy. I love you. I love you so much. I love you so very much, you know that? I love you so very, very, very much. Okay. I know. I'm going to have to share. I already know. I already know, Bubba's. What's up? Those things. You get the vein things up. Okay, ready? Sit. Look at you drooling already. Can I have one? One for me, one for you. One for you, one for me. One for you. One for me. Okay, there are 2 left. I'll take the tiny, tiny, tiny one, okay? Look. Since you're so much bigger than me, I will sacrifice this one for you. Is that yummy? Is that num-nums? Look at the drool on the ground, babe. Look at the drool, baby. Why you got the droolies on the ground, huh? Yucky, yuckies. Oh, I know you know I'm going to get it. You know I'm going to get your mouth. Look. I know, sweetie. Ew. It's all slimy, so it's... Why is your... I can't. I can't. Nasty. I can't. Lover boy. Lover boy. I can't. Want me to open the door? Want me to open the door for you? So you can go pee-pees? Huh? You have to go pee-pees? Do you have to go pee-pees? You don't know. You have to go pee-pees? I'm starting to stress out, you guys, about moving. You want to go potty? You want to go potty? Say hi. Say hello. You want to go potty? Hello. I don't see, are my comments off? Hold on. Hold on. Live chat. Okay. Hi. Okay, come on. Go pee-pee. Come on. Can I go pee-pee? Go pee-pees. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Hi, Grace. Yeah, I don't see any. I don't know. Well, there's only 5 people. Maybe they're not commenting. I already did some deliveries earlier today. They'll be here shortly. Yeah. How are you, sweetie? I already did some deliveries earlier today, and I haven't been feeling very good. And I know the vid is going around, and I hope it's not that. You know what I'm talking about? I just have been feeling dizzy and just not right. So I'm hoping I don't have that. But I don't like taking those damn tests either. I don't trust sticking those up my nose, you know? I don't know what's in them. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You know, I need a facelift. No, I'm just kidding. Look. I think it would look so much better like that. Wait. I know, I don't sleep good at all. Let's see. How do you do it? Wait, hold on. An eye lift? Oh, that'd be much better. I did a little bit of Bible reading, and I have some, I like to write a lot when I read the Bible or when I have ideas, you know, of, look at this, 2019, this is from Dana. Look at this. She sent this to me in 2019. It's like 5 years ago. So her message, she put Psalm 9:9. So let's read it, shall we? Let's read what she has. Well, hold on. I didn't go back far enough. Psalm is a lot bigger book. Okay. That's 17. 9:9. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And then it goes on and says, and they that know thy name will put their trust in thee, for the Lord has not forsaken them that seek thee. Sing praises to the Lord which dwelleth in Zion. Declare among the people his doings. When he maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. Have mercy upon me, O Lord. Consider my trouble, which I suffer of them that hate me. Thou that liftest me up from the gates of death, that I may show forth all thy praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in thy salvation. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, in the net which they hid is their own foot taken. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. I will praise thee, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will show forth all thy marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praise to thy name, O thou most high. When mine enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at thy presence. For thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou satest in the in the throne, judging right. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. Thou hast destroyed the wicked. Thou hast put out their name forever and ever. O thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities. Their memorial is perished with them. But the Lord shall endure forever. He hath prepared his throne for judgment. and he shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. Psalm is a good book to read in the Bible. Hello. Hello, average one. Hi, Moxie. Moxie, I've been wanting to add you as a moderator. Oh my goodness, girl, going live. I was looking while I was working today, delivering. I was like, so I listen to, YouTube if there's someone on I want to listen to while I'm delivering. But I was like, shit, is she not going live today? So, hugs to you. Thank you, honey. You want to see Sosa? Come here. Say hi to Moxie. Come here. Moxie, I was going to email you today and discuss, the living situation. Come here, say hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. There's Sosa. He's being camera shy. Say hello. He's being a spoiled brat today, aren't you? You're being a little spoiled brat, aren't you? Okay, you want a treat? I'll give you a treat. Go make a mess. I found these huge treats by Mother Hubbert. They're peanut butter. I won't give him like the, what are those ones, really cheap ones? I don't get him the ones from like the grocery store. But a lot of the grocery stores are carrying a little bit better of stuff. But the pepperoni, I don't know what they're called. They have the Purina bacon strips or something. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I buy him much nicer stuff than I buy myself. I hear my baby. Aw, he's so precious and such a machine. Yeah, no rawhide. No. No. They have these ones that are rawhide free that he absolutely loves this one. These ones. It says no rawhide and they're peanut butter flavored. He loves these things. But they don't last, very long. He gets, he can eat them really fast. Ow, my stomach hurts. Oh, but I haven't been able to buy him as much stuff lately because as long as I make sure he has his pre and probiotics, he has some treats, and he has his food, the extras right now, can't do it. Aw, Moxie. Well, I'll have to give you my address, honey, because I don't have a P.O. box anymore. I got rid of it. Turkey tendons. I haven't. I need some good ideas, though, because I'm running out of options at the pet store. Like, I mean, there's only a few things at the pet store that I will give him. Like, I don't want him to end up with health issues from, stuff. Okay, you want to come in here now? You want to come in here and say hi? You want to come in here and say hi? Look at, he's such a glutton. He wants another one. Sosa, no, honey. You're losing some weight. You're losing some weight. We can't keep filling you with food, with treats. You're getting to where Grandma, the vet says you need to be, but Grandma would like you to be too, because it's healthier. You're so handsome. You're such a handsome little man. You guys, I'm worried about him though, because I'm moving again, and it took him a little bit to get used to this place, and I feel so bad. Oh, it's breezy outside. I feel so bad for him because, now, I mean, he's still going to live with my son, but we kind of do half and half. And now he's going to have to get used to another place. They're like kids, Hi, Christine. How are you? I will email you. You can email me about the address because I have your old one. I definitely have some on the shelf. Aw, thank you, honey. That would be great. You were, a few years ago, you were spot on. Oh, average one. Really? You watched it from a few years ago? Gabby Petito, yes. Yeah, none of those will last, but bones from the butcher. I used to get him uh marrow bones. Oh my gosh, he loved them. And then there must be something with the marrow or something that wasn't good anymore, because when he smelled it, every time I would buy him a pack of them, and he just kind of turned his nose up at it. So I don't know if he just didn't care for them anymore or if there's something wrong. But I believe there's something wrong with our meats, you guys. There's with our meats, our eggs, everything. Milk. Okay, what did she say? Turkey tendons. Do you have to cook them, Moxie? The turkey tendons? I get like the dinosaur looking bones at a local butcher. Sosa has so much love that his new environment. I know, but still. Oh, really? No cooking? Ooh. He's just being a pouty little stinker right now. He wants to go on another walk. He's been spoiled with Grandma, huh? Isn't he so precious, though, you guys? Look at that face. Look at that baby. He's such a good boy, huh? You're such a good boy, huh? Why are you being so pouty? Why are you being such a pouty butt? Huh? Why are you being such a pouty butt? You need a bath. Grandma really needs to give you a bath. Because you're stinky. No, you're not stinky. You're not stinky. I'm just kidding. I was just kidding. You like the itchies? You like the scratchies? Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Oh my goodness gracious me, oh my. Hi, Jesse. Where have you been? Aw. Eber. How old is he? He's almost 5, honey. I get a marrow bone. I cook the marrow briefly and feed it separately. Oh, hey, Winona. How are you? Yeah, I'll send you my address. Well, it was too short of notice to give notice for September. So I'm going to be moving. It's going to have to be October 1st that I'm out of here, right? So, I'm getting just that stress, the anxiety, the tightness in the chest, like worrying about packing everything while I'm working and driving so far away, and then I've got him sometimes, and then I still have to do the deliveries on the weekends. I just don't know. I mean, I can do it. I've done much harder things, I guess, but I'm not looking forward to that part at all. Packing everything up again. I'm going to have to get rid of more stuff. Or I was thinking I might just get a storage unit, because where I'm moving to, I'm not staying there forever. I'm going to stay there long enough to be able to get a new car and save money for a down payment on a house. But then I'm thinking, gosh, the prices of houses, what am I going to be able to get? Shit. I don't know. Oh, yes, let's talk about the house. Yes, that's what I was talking about, honey. Hi, Bay Life Mike. Thank you. Do not waste money on storage. I spent $360 a month. I know, but I don't want to get rid of everything. Like, I have stuff, lawnmowers, stuff for outside. I don't have a garage where I'm going, so I mean, I might be able to put it, I might be able to figure it out. I heard that, yeah, storages are really expensive, so. Look, you guys, my hair is growing out. It's touching. But now I'm wanting to chop it. Moxie is right. I spend $200 on storage each month. Buy an RV. I'm going to buy a $300K one so we can. Winona, I saw one and I'm like, it's only like $21,000 and it's picture perfect. And they said everything goes with it. Like the staging stuff. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I could live in it, travel, I don't know. And I could save up 21 grand not having to pay rent here pretty quick, but I'm sure it's going to be gone. But there'll be more. I don't know what I want to do, you guys. I don't know. The whole purpose of me buying a house would be for the kids, to leave it to the kids, you know, instead of wasting money on rent. But then I could buy something like that, an RV. I don't know. I just don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do with my life, you guys. 1 year to research and vet. A year, really? Trailer parks, though. I know. Could you imagine? I would often. It would often be cheaper to buy new things. No joke. At some point, just do the math and make the best decision. But in a world where every cent counts, tough decisions must be made. Yeah, the kids are just going to sell your house. That's true. They'd be like, shoot, we'd rather have the cash, right? You know, I was thinking about that too, but I mean, what? I guess I could just leave them money. I mean, money's always good, right? But then it'd be kind of cool to leave them something that, you know, could be in the family. Maybe they'd want to keep it. Maybe one of them would want to move into it. I don't know. No, I don't know. This is terrible. I'm almost 56 years old and I can't figure out what I want to do. My brain is just fried. Ay, ay, ay. I didn't know I was going to be in this effing position at my age. It's fine. I can do it, but my goodness. Thought I'd be married still with raising grandkids. Not raising them, but you know what I mean. Like spending time with them and working, you know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm just gonna, I gotta focus on the move right in front of me. Because if I think beyond that, I can't. Right in front of me, I've already committed, I'm doing this. I'm moving and I'm saving money. I'm paying off the few bills I have. I'm gonna get a car, stash the rest away. That's what I'm doing first. What I do from there after a year, I don't want to be there any longer than a year. I can save, you know, if I don't go out, which I don't, if I don't loan people money once I have it, then I can save quite a pretty penny in a year, you know. Yeah, that's true. Love your video with people wearing human masks. Oh, yeah. Evil input. Get a game plan and avoid distractions. Me? Avoid distractions? Oh. We're going to travel between my children who are all over the country. Don't worry about an inheritance. We can no longer make financial decisions for our kids. It's a new world financially, and we are vulnerable at over 55 and single. That's true. The kids are just going to sell your house. Okay. Average on says ask them. That's a good idea. I should just ask them. Would you rather have a house or money? Thank you, Bay Life Mike. I wish I would have had someone like Moxie around, you guys. You know? I wish I would have had a sister or an aunt or, you know, I don't know, even a mom, but Moxie couldn't be my mom. I'm just saying, it's, It would have been nice to have some guidance, and I'm figuring it all out myself. I don't know how I raised such two amazing kids and, you know, all of that. Don't know how I did it, but I did. Thank you, Winona. Aw, thank you for the super chat, honey. But we have each other now. Aw, I have to work on distraction. It's so hard. My mom left us a house and we sold it because yeah. And that it could be a good thing because they become worth more, right? I don't know. Or I could take that money and just put it in and let it. I just need to figure out what the best way to invest would be. I don't even know about investing. You raise and raise. Oh. We paid a lot in taxes. People with beautiful spirits get beautiful blessings. Aw. That's true, like this one. So I'm just going to tell you guys what happened, okay? I told you guys I'm moving, right? Well, you know what I do. You guys know what I do. I've shared what I do. I help the disabled and seniors, find housing. Well, I have 2 properties I manage, right? It's huge responsibility. I have to do all the ordering for the property. I have to do everything. The bookkeeping, like everything that normal properties would have someone for each position. It's a lot of stress. So there's HUD, Section 8, all that. So what had happened was, since I've been there, a couple maintenance guys have quit. Well, when I got the job, one of them had been there already. Well, he quit, and then my upper hired somebody from another property, and he was there 3 weeks, and he quit. But she gave him the apartment because it's the only way she could get him to transfer. So I missed out. That's why I was really bummed there for a while, because I was up first, right? I should have gotten it, and I didn't. She bypassed me and gave it to somebody else. I was pretty upset about that, because she knows, we've gone out to lunch, and she knows that I needed to find something cheaper. Well, how does free sound, you guys? I am going to have 0 rent. None. I'm not going to have to pay a penny rent. But I know I'm going to be working double what I'm working now, just because I'm going to be living there at one of the properties. So, but this is an opportunity I can't pass up. I'm going to miss my landlords. I'm going to miss this house, because I absolutely, Moxie, even though I said what I just was dreading moving here, I've actually fallen in love with it. I love this little place. And I'm starting to get to know the neighbors. Now, the neighbor down the street, he thought I was 39 years old yesterday. And I'm like, because we had a mama deer and her babies. They were in my yard. And, the guy I told you I dated years ago, his dad lives across the street. His dad sent him a picture of the deers in my yard. And he sent me, but I had already seen them by that point. So I went outside looking for the deers, and they were just hanging out in people's yards. And I think they were thirsty. So I went to look for a little plastic swimming pool out and about. I couldn't find one. So I put some water out there. I don't know if they got it or not. But anyways, while I was walking down the street looking for the deer, when I got back, one of the guys stopped me while he was smoking a cigarette, whatever. And we were talking about, age and renting and all that. And he's like, what do you got to be, 39? And I'm like, thank you. No. Bye. No, it sounds awesome, and wow, though, you cannot, right? I can't pass it up. Bye, Mox. That's okay, I get it. Oh, I'm going to come to watch you, absolutely. Thanks for popping in, honey. If you take the right steps with the motive, the solution. But can you guys, could you guys pass up free rent? I mean, is it the most beautiful place? No. Do I have my own yard? No. Is it an apartment? Yes. I haven't lived in an apartment since I was 19 years old. So, I mean, it is what it is. But everybody there loves me. And I'm not saying that to be conceited, but they love me. And they were so excited to find out that I'm moving there. And I've fallen in love with them, you know? I've really fallen in love with them. Right, Winona? A lot. Like, I mean, I don't get paid a ton of money. But, you know, I was kind of bothered, you know, that the new guy had gotten the place, because I'm thinking they should be giving me a stipend, something, if he makes the same amount as me, or 50 cents less or whatever, but he's getting an apartment. That's like making almost double what I'm making, you know, or anyone in that situation. That's not okay, as I'm paying almost $300 a month in gas to go back and forth to both properties every month. And it's like, no, this isn't. If something didn't change, I was going to go somewhere else, because that is not okay. Like, they should have given me something else, you know, to make up for it. So I should be able to save, I think, you know, if I'm realistic, if I pay off my bills, get a new car, newer car, and have low payments. If I don't go out and blow money, right, then I'm just going to live as basic can be. I mean, I don't know how I could live any more basic than I do right now. But, I mean, really, besides the house payment, I should be able to save at least $35,000, I'm thinking, for the first year. That's, you know, taking out food, you know, I got to eat. God has my back. So he opened up that opportunity, Winona, because it was closed. It was gone. It was done. And that guy said he planned on being there at least a year, right? And then he quits. He had some issues, you know. Hey, Shane. So Moxie's going to go live. That's exciting. So I want to share with you guys a few encouraging Bible verses I wrote down. Or no, these aren't the Bible. There's some that are Bible verses, and then there's some that I just wrote down. Hey, Jojo. Thank you. I would be a minimalist. Yeah. I was thinking I'm so tempted to buy new stuff for the apartment, but no, I'm not going to. And I can't believe I'm going to be living in an apartment. It's crazy. Hello, Dominant Man. I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, so when your mind is to its capacity and you feel there's no room left for anything, when you can't bear one more struggle. So what I was doing is I was writing down things about, I always just write, and I don't even remember. When you have lost someone, where and how do you find the strength to keep going? These were my questions, that's right. Maybe you find comfort in a friend who will listen, or maybe you have sought out a counselor. There's something you have or can't get easily. Where you can find peace, comfort, strength. It's called the Bible. I'm going to share with you some scripture to look at when you're in the need. Okay, so I think these were notes for a live I was going to do. I'm going to share with you some scripture to look to when you need that strength. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Psalm 73:26. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. Proverbs 31:25. May the God who gives endurance and encouragement give you the same attitude of mind toward each other that Jesus had. Romans 15:5. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. Thessalonians 5:11. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. Peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. John 16:33. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord of heaven and earth, maker of heaven and earth. Psalm 121, 1-2. Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Nehemiah 8:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has given me victory. This is my God, and I will praise him, and my Father's God, and I will exalt him. Exodus 15:2. Almost done, you guys. Hold on. Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. And last one. Surely God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. Isaiah 12:2. So those were some verses that I had needed many times over the last couple years. And I've kept them in my Bible because they speak to me, because I have to go back and refer to them. Because sometimes I don't feel so strong, and I'm sure you guys, we're human, right? Sometimes we feel like if just one more thing is put on us, we're going to break. And I've been there many times. So if any of you are feeling that way, I understand. And I'm sorry you're going through it. But God has a plan. God knows the end result. And we just have to trust him. We always try to do things in our power, and it's not about our timing. It's not about the outcome we want. It's about what he wants for us. And just like we would never lead our children astray, God's not going to lead us into a bad place. He would find a roadblock to put there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the same thing how we are with our kids. That's how he is with us. He gets disappointed in us. He's proud of us at times. He wants to protect us. It's same relationship. And I'm a very, I don't want to say controlling person, but in my own area, I am. Because when you've had only yourself to rely on all of your life, besides God, I'm saying here on earth, me, then you only know to trust the choices you've made. You only know to trust your mind and what you have, the plan you have for yourself. And so it's hard to give that up, that control over your life, when You've had to rely on that control all of your life. And I feel like the more I let go and let God, things become better. But it's a struggle, it's a back and forth. And He understands why we are the way we are. And He also understands we don't change overnight, As long as He sees that we're making an effort and that we're trusting Him more and more, I think it's okay. Oh, and it's very important to pray for what we need. He says, ask and you shall receive. But it's not always right now, and it's not always what you want. Sometimes He says no. And that's okay. Because again, He's not going to lead us into a bad place. He may allow things to happen because He knows the outcome. He knows what we need. But He's been there for me all of my life, you guys. All of my life, since I was a little girl. I mean, there's a few times I should have been dead. And no, He saved me. Oh. I've been sad. I'm sorry, Jojo. Yes, I'll pray for you, honey. Back to driving. Oh, Moxie, come back. I got that $2,500 a month as cash and could spend or not. They paid separately for all my flights and cars. Hold on. You do need to speak up about the tech. Yes. Hold on. Oh, it was cash. I can't use. Oh, really, Moxie? You had a family to raise? Housing stipend at $800 a month. Oh, wow. Yeah, not me. They haven't. Jojo, I'll definitely pray for you, honey. Is there a specific prayer that is there something specific? You guys pray for me that I'll quit vaping. I've cut back. I really have a lot. Oh, Grace. There's other people here who will pray for you too, honey. God is good, Winona, right? When you have your own self to rely on, you're one hell of a human. You're the boss, plus you're never alone. God, like that awesome. Oh yes, Liv. Hi. That's true. But others in here, if you had a awful childhood, and I know some of you have, and you had to raise yourself after a certain age, and you really had nowhere to call home, you had nobody to care or watch over you or protect you, so you found yourself in some pretty scary situations, but like I said, God was with me all that time, I should have been not alive anymore a couple of times. And I ended up being a little more like a helicopter mom with my kids because I went to the extreme, the opposite. Because I was like, I never want them to feel that I'm not here to protect them. I never want them to feel unloved like I did. I never want them to feel like when your parent looks at you in disgust, like, God, I wish I never had you. Like that kind of look. I never wanted my kids to feel that way, ever. And I mean, but it wasn't something I had to force either. You know, it just naturally was inside me. I would worry myself sick over my kids if I didn't hear from them or something. It was I'm sure I drove my husband crazy. I mean, he was totally opposite of me. They're fine. They're out in the dark at, however old, when I get home from work, and he's asleep on the couch and the kids are outside at 10, 11, 12 at night. At a young age, I'm like, oh, I was so mad. So that's the kind of stuff we fought about. That kind of stuff. The kids. Taking care of the kids, really. And I know I wasn't an easy person to live with, I'm sure. And then, I became dependent on opiates for quite a few years. Still functioning. I still took care of everything, but I'm sure that got irritating. But then I put up with his drinking beer all the time. So, I mean, it's whatever. We're not together now, so that's... Oh, I'm sorry, Lip. He's in prison again. What happened? We broke the cycle. Yes, Moxie. It is crazy to me that you and I were both on our own by 15. You have done an amazing job. I did things I can ask. Oh, well, you're a strong woman, Moxie. And you're smart, you're intelligent, you're beautiful. Right, Winona? And Winona is beautiful and smart. You guys have such sweet spirits, What did, I'm sorry about your son, Lip. That's so sad. I've dealt with family members like that. It's just heartbreaking, isn't it? Clarifications. The boss unfairly paid a man more because he thought the man deserved more because he was, raising a family. Yeah, that's not okay. I want to stop drinking. I can't take the addiction, but it's consuming me. I can't stop. Play MC Hammer, Pumps and a Hump. I like that song, Justin. But not right now. Right now we're talking about life and the Bible and God. As are you doing this one? Oh. Back to driving. You're like me. Jojo, here's the thing. My mom is an alcoholic, 30 some odd years sober now. She's doing nothing with her life except laying on a bed in a room. She doesn't go out, she doesn't do anything. I feel that God has given her, she's overcome cirrhosis of the liver, she's overcome 2 heart attacks, she's overcome a double mastectomy, breast cancer, she had 1/4 of her lung taken out. My mother has been through hell and back, and she's where she is. And God has given her so many chances, and I'm just so worried that I just have had this nagging feeling that she's not going to be around much longer. But alcohol, all I can say is that we're here and we'll pray for you, but that is something that you don't want to quit just cold turkey if you drink a significant amount, because it's deadly. That's one of the things, addictions, that you can't just stop. You can go in and ask your doctor to give you that medication. What's it called? Oh, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Someone will know. The medication that'll make you deathly sick if you drink. And then maybe start hitting some meetings or something. But you don't want that kind of life, honey. You don't. Especially at your young age. It's going to ruin your liver. It's going to make you not be able to have relationships, As you know some of my story, it wasn't easy, much like your life. But like I said, God is good, Winona, right? Winona, you're amazing too. I mean, some of these women in our little community, have been through a lot. And they don't go around and say, you know, well, I went through this and I had it worse than you. No, we just share our story when it's appropriate. And, you know, we don't, you know what I mean. And I really believe that the more somebody's been through, the more traumas or the more, for me, it made me that sweet spirit. You know what I'm saying? It makes me understand others and be kind, because there's other people who haven't experienced a quarter of what we have, and they're just awful, nasty people. I mean, it works both ways, I guess, but I've noticed people who have really struggled and had traumas and overcome them, like in our little community, are just such loving, strong women, you know? That's how I know a certain somebody hasn't gone through shit. I'm just kidding. And abuse. Thank you, Grace. Yes. And abuse. Yep. You can get that from your doctor, Jojo. Get on Antabuse. And if you drink, you know what? And if you have to take it for a little while until you feel, you know, you've been to meetings and you get a sponsor, if that's, you know, if you haven't been, try it out. But we'll definitely be praying for you. You don't want to go down that road. You really don't. You'll end up 35, 40 years old looking back on having DUIs, you know, losing relationships. You don't want that. Ten thumbs up. Thank you so much, you guys. One of the times, I've shared this like one other time, I think, or twice. One of the times I'm going to say that I know God was with me, I was skipping school, right? And I was living with the Filipino family I was telling you guys about. There were 3 girls and a mom and a dad. And the older sister, the oldest, drove. She had dropped out. She wasn't in school or whatever. And she's like, at that time, way back then, I was wanting to get into modeling and stuff, right? So I was like, let's go do some photo shoots today or whatever. Let's skip school. So we did, and we went to this park slash beach, and nobody was there because, you know, it was the middle of the day. So I had brought a few different changes of clothes. Went into the bathroom to change clothes, and in comes this man after us. This big, curly, red-haired guy with blue eyes. I remember him like it was yesterday. And he said, I want you to suck my dick. That's what he said to me. I'm like, what? And he throws me up against the wall. And he's like, I want you to, you know, do it, whatever. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I was thinking, there's no way in hell I'm sucking that thing. No way. I'm not doing it. Let him kill me. That's what I was thinking. And I don't know. My brain started working. I'm like, how can I get out of this? I don't know. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I said, you want me to do it here? Like, very nonchalant. You want me to do it here? He's like, yeah. And he starts doing his buckle, and I'm like, someone's going to see you. Someone's going to see you forcing me to do this. Magic words, you guys. Magic words. He's like, come on. So in between this, my friend runs out of the bathroom, and I'm like, she left me. She just left me, right? Well, I didn't know what she was doing, okay? So I was like, we should go somewhere else. Like, someone's gonna walk in, right? And he would get busted for raping, right? Because who knows what was gonna happen after that. So he takes me out. I'm holding one end of my purse. I remember it's a little red purse with a thin red string, a little clutch kind of. And I'm holding one end, he's holding the other end. And here comes my friend as he's making me go to his car. It was an El Camino, I remember, and he had one of those things in the back window, one of those reflection type photos. I don't know what they're called, but I remember. And here comes my friend. She had went to her car and got a knife. And come to find out, the girl had a crush on me. She was gay. I didn't know. Come to find out, she had a crush on me. But anyway, she would have done this for anybody. Comes chasing him, coming after him with a knife, going, "You mother effer!" He drops the strings on my purse, starts hightailing it to his car. She's chasing him to his to his car. But I was like I mean, I could have been taken with him and gone. I wouldn't have gotten in his car willingly. He would have had to force me in his car, but he was scary. I think he was on coke or crack or something. It was really scary. And then the scary thing, I was working at a tanning salon after that, and I saw that same El Camino driving up and down 99. I took the bus at that time, the Metro, and I would see that car. Oh gosh, Mona, I'm sorry, honey. Oh, that's terrible. Right. Well, no, she didn't go through that stuff. She makes it up. She talks about it just so it's disgusting. People that do that to children, that do it to anybody but kids, it's terrible. And I'm sorry you had to experience that. That was one of the times I got away, you know. And then other times not so much. But you know what? What we went through made us who we are today. I wouldn't change who I am today. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be anybody else. Hello, oi, oi. I wouldn't. I would absolutely. Because everybody wants what they can't have. It's so weird. You know what I mean? It's like the things that I want in life, I can attain. It just takes hard work. But then there's so many jealous people on the internet, envy. They're just like, ugh. We know some of them. They're so envious and jealous and want what everybody else has. They're either aging and they're insecure about that, and so they want to be like some of these younger girls. I wouldn't want to be one of the younger girls in today's society. No, thank you. That's right, Winona. You was blessed to be able to get the heck out. Right, Lynn? Hello, welcome. I like your blue heart. That's really pretty. Often it was done to them as well, but they chose to perpetuate. Yes, Grace, I do believe that. I do believe that. Yes. Is it called ego? Everyone knows people like that. They destroy just because. Yeah. Yes. People have egos. I think I need a Red Bull. And you know what? I think I want to make some of that salad Remember that salad I was eating the other night, you guys? It was so good. You guys could chat for a minute. But so this job, so I've told you, I manage 2 properties. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of a recertification. So a recertification is something we have to do with the residents every year, just to recertify that they're still qualified to live in this housing, because the housing is for people who don't make enough money to pay market rate rent. And a lot of people have Social Security, or they have disability, or they have, they work, but they don't make enough. So, and they do get, at one of the properties, they also do get God, I can't even think right now. I cannot think right now. A stipend, but it's on a, that's only at one property. Anyways, I just had a brain fart for a second. So the recertification, if you guys have ever heard of those, when you go into a property, 2 properties that have had no manager for 4 or 5 months, can you imagine what you're walking into when it's a HUD Section 8 property? That's what I walked into, with 0 experience, mind you, in that type of management. I've been there 3.5 months now, and I can do so much compared to when I started. It's crazy what I walked into. And it was like a foreign language, like I was trying to learn a foreign language, because I didn't know any of this stuff. I didn't know what RD was. I didn't know what tax credits were in this sense. I didn't know any of it. But it's a lot. And then we have to do line 9s. We have to, we have to get the special approval for when we need new showers for a unit, or new this or new that. There's so many things that we are responsible for. We have to input all the invoices. It's just a lot. So much paperwork, Winona. It's not all done on the computer. I mean, there's a lot done on the computer, but not all of it. There's a lot of papers. The files, some of the residents' files are this thick. And we can't purge them for like 4 years, 5 years. Well, you can't ever get rid of them completely, but we can take them out of our offices. And so then you got to deal with the work orders, and then I have to do like the budget reports every month. I have to do, or every week. I have to do the wars every week. I have to do so much stuff. And then they add more stuff on top of more stuff on top of more stuff every day. Oh, you do, Average? Do you deal with the HUD Section 8 stuff? And then, so when they were behind, I don't know how many months doing the recertifications, months. And you're supposed to be 45 days ahead of your recertification date. So we're supposed to be already have the interview done with the resident, have all the verifications sent out and back, and all of that, because we have to verify employment if they have a job. We have to verify the bank if they have a bank, or Cash Apps or Venmos, all that stuff. We have to verify if they have child support, We have to verify BVS, the BVS system, public, you know, public assistance, all that stuff. I mean, so we have to wait to get all that stuff back, and then we have to go through. Oh my gosh, it's just so much. So I'm caught up, but I'm still considered behind, even though I've done all the 8-1s. Because it wasn't done 45 days before before 8-1, they're considered late. And guess what happens there? The business ends up having to pay the difference if their rates change. And I have one available unit right now. And I had never done a move. I didn't do the move out. A gal that was kind of helping cover the property did the move out, but then I also have to go through the wait lists and send out letters to everybody legally. You have to do this. Send out letters to everybody, and you have to call, let them know there's a unit available, and then you have to do the interview. It's a lot. We don't do the criminal record. No apartments are looking for oh, your apartments are? Really? Oh, you manage outside of USA? I always forget to bring in maintenance people and HVAC. Yeah, and you know, when they have, you know, you have to do the inspections. We got hit with the water heaters. Because whoever did install the water heaters, they didn't, on some of them, they didn't do it right. They have it so that, I don't know what the term is called, but the piping is going up. And it's not supposed to. It's supposed to go out and down. And they're supposed to have a pop-up thing on top. I'm not into all that, but that's just what I know. And then the fire department has to come and test all the extinguishers, and I mean, and then you have to fix, like we had 10 days to fix the findings on this one property. And some of the findings are expensive, you know. Hi, Lexi. Yes, inspections. Yikes. Really, Lynn? Now, I don't know. I should ask if they do it on a higher level, but I don't do the criminal. I don't do it. They probably do on a higher level, I'm assuming. Because, come on, what if someone's a, you know, Chimo or something? They've got to. But we don't see it. I don't see it. Worst part about my building is that they were built in the 50s and 60s, so a lot of problems, but hanging in there. Same. I mean, one of them wasn't that, one was built in the 70s, but 78, I believe. Anyways, it was a lot of the old, a lot of the stuff's old, and it, so we're just replacing, we have a certain budget, of course, and we're responsible for that too. But hold on a second. Hold on, baby. Oh, okay, I thought someone was here, honey. I thought someone was here. But you know, say we have a certain amount that we can spend, you know, for bigger items, more expensive items, you know, that need to be replaced, windows, roofing, stuff like that. California make you get a permit for every hot water installation. Really? Worst part about my building, they built. Florida is strict on construction. You have to have a permit to put in a door. Really? Not here. They don't hear. Sosa's been a good boy. You want a treat, honey? You want a treat, baby? Grandma give you one of your favorite treats. Here. There you go. Hold on, you guys. I have to go potty real quick. Why do you always go on the bed? You crazy boy. You crazy. You crazy. Oh, your show's not playing, so your show's not playing, honey. Oh, your show's not playing. Oh, your show's not playing. There you go, baby. There you go, Bubby. I feel like having some watermelon, you guys. I was going to make that salad, but I think I'm going to cut up some watermelon. Hi, Donna. We got a fine for having a fire extinguisher that expired 3 months after the inspector came in. Yeah, they have to be updated, and they have to have the tag on it with the date. Hey, sweetie, it's a hassle, but not a bad thing because it shows the trail. Yes, Winona, yes, absolutely. And then the problem too is this company hires a lot of people, but it's supposed to change without experience, right? Because they go through people like crazy. They can't keep anybody. That's why I'm so proud of myself, because but I like a challenge. I've always been that way. I don't like giving up. And so, there was a couple times I was in tears and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't. I had never seen any of these forms before. I'd never heard any of the terms before, let alone being responsible for all of it. And I'm like, I can't do this. I just can't. And I almost quit a couple times, but I didn't. And everyone is surprised on the properties too. They're like, they can't keep anybody. They can't keep anyone. And they're really happy I'm there, and they really like me. And that makes me feel good that the residents really like me. They bring me food. They bring me food because they say, you need to eat. I'm like, I know, I don't eat. We had a few teens join our company, and they were so entitled. Oh my gosh. Do you have cucumbers? But no, I don't. I don't have any cucumbers, honey. So, yeah. It is what it is. I hope and pray I can make it for a year, If I can make it for one more year, I'll be okay. Because then I have that experience, right? Sorry. That's loud. Then I have that experience, and I can go somewhere and make good money. We are paid the lowest in the state. So, it's not, But even though I was like, and I was offered 2 jobs, you guys. Somebody came into one of the properties, and she told me about a friend of hers who needed somebody at another property, and told me to call her. I could get the job, and that job, she said, paid $32 an hour. 32, and it was closer to home. But I hadn't hit my 90 days here yet. My friend, my sister, you know, the gal who referred me to the job, I didn't want to let her down. You know, she stuck her neck out for me and said, you know, yeah. And I asked her why she did when she hadn't talked to me in such a long time. She goes, because I know your character. And anyway, so I didn't want to quit and make her look bad. So I'm like, I'm just going to stick with it. I'm just going to stick with it. And then another one, actually someone from within the company I work for, who can't move from where she's managing because she's got kids in school and stuff. She told me about another job. And I'm like, I told that gal I'd send her my resume, but I just never did. Because I started feeling guilty. You know, I'm like, I can't do that. But both of the jobs paid 30 or over. No. The one paid 32. I think the other one was 28. That's right. But what we do, that's what they pay. That's like the going rate if you're experienced. So that was my goal, is to, you know, work here and get some experience and then go somewhere else, you know. I mean, I don't plan on staying at this place forever, nor should I, you know. I mean, the whole goal in life is to always better yourself, right? Move up. And one thing cool about this company too is they pay for schooling if you want to go to school. And it doesn't have to be related to what I do there. They'll pay for your schooling. So I'd really like to take advantage of that as well. So there's a reason, you know, I stayed. And I'm glad I did, because now I can, now I'll be able to have no rent, and I'll be able to save some money. It's the only way. I gotta take advantage of it while I can. I figure, you know what? If I don't take advantage of this opportunity, I'm gonna be screwed for life, because, you know, after the divorce and all that, there's, you know, what am I ever gonna be able to save or do anything? Let me see how this bottom looks. Pretty good. So, do you want some watermelon? Baby. You want some watermelon? Come here. Want a piece? Want some? You don't want it? Here. You like watermelon, honey. Why don't you want any? Why don't you want any, babe? Okay, I'll try a different piece. Maybe you just didn't want that. This one. Don't you? Here, baby. Have it. Sosa. It's good. Here. I'll eat it then. So good, Sos. I'll save some for Daddy. I'll save some for Daddy when he comes over. How about that? You don't want any. Why you, babe, you don't want any. I bought some more Snickers ice cream bars, and I like the Haagen-Dazs salted caramel. Oh my gosh, those ones are so good. Yeah. I don't put food in my garbage. And I don't like putting it down the garbage disposal either. "25 years, Lexi? Really, Event? Is it Event? Average. Average on. Okay. I looked it up. It said they could have watermelon. Grapes? No. I know that they can't have grapes. Well, he doesn't eat watermelon hardly ever, but 30 isn't bad. It's not great, right? Hi, Word Salad. Am I looking forward to retirement? Hi, WDH. I'm not going to be able to retire for quite a few years. I don't really like grapes. If I do, it's the dark ones, but I don't like green ones. Let's see, what did you do for 25 years? Right, Word Salad, retire, LOL. So Lisa was back e-bagging again. So she got supposedly only $15, right? She needed to eat and she needed dog food. So you mean to tell me you fed yourself before you bought your fucking dog food? Excuse my language, but how selfish. Thoughts on retirement? I don't know. I think I'll always work some kind of job, whether it be a part-time job or helping out in a community or something, you know. So, Average, listen, I was scrolling and I saw, I think it was on TikTok, this girl, she was asking for money. It said on her little, it said on the screen, need help with food, right? She was in her car. She said she's homeless. She said that the place she was living, it was a roommate situation, and one of the people was keeping all the rent. They didn't pay, so she got kicked out. So she says everything was in her trunk, right? All of her belongings. So a gal said, well, can I get you a Walmart order or something, right? And she's like, sure, yeah. And the gal said, what kind of things would you like? She's like, some frozen dinners may be good, right? And then she's like, oh, and she thought about it. And she knows we were going to say, well, how are you going to keep them frozen? She goes, oh, I have a cooler. And so I said to her, normally I don't talk in chats, really. I said, it's hard to know who to believe because there's so many scammers on social media anymore. I said, no disrespect. Before that, I had asked her, do you work? Twice. And I asked her, do you have a job? Once. No, she didn't answer any of those 3 questions. Then I said that, and she didn't say anything. So the next thing I said was, you could go show everyone your trunk and the cooler that you have, and that might make people believe you. Because some people were like, she's full of it, she's lying. I said, just go open your trunk and show people. Hey, here's all my belongings, here's this cooler that I said I have. She ended her live after my comment. I'm like, you scammer. Because she figured everyone would probably just say, yeah, open your trunk. And she'd be put on the spot. Hey, evil, they are garbage. Because they don't want to work. I have too much pride, you guys. I've gotten shut off notices since I've been here. I don't come on to YouTube and say, can you please help me? I mean, some of these people literally feel entitled. Literally. They feel like, Lisa, it's so disgusting. There's all these people in here and nobody can help me. It's like, bitch, people have been helping you for 3 years. What are you talking about? Every day for 3 years, getting free money. Maddie, did you send me, you weren't trolling me, were you? Did you send me the right address? During COVID, I was guilty of that, but I worked my ass off to get out of that situation. Yes, I get it. Because some people troll and I don't know why that package didn't make it to you. She did. Then supposedly she didn't want to do it anymore. Average. She didn't want to do it anymore because, she didn't want to have to do that. But now she's just doing it on YouTube, being disgusting, Oh, no, listen, Average. I was giving away some Monty Python DVDs, a whole package, right? And Maddie sent me the address to my email. But Maddie says that he hasn't gotten them yet. I don't think Maddie's a troll. I don't. I know some places I've heard has been taking weeks for people to get their mail. So, I don't know. He's definitely trolling. I got your troll right here. You guys. And I've heard some people say they haven't gotten their stuff for a few weeks. I don't have a tracking number. I just mailed it. I just dropped it off. You'll get it, honey. I still believe it's coming. I remember that happened like a couple of years ago, a year or so ago. I mailed something to someone else and I was like, oh my gosh, she hadn't gotten it. She hadn't gotten it. She hadn't gotten it. And I'm like, great. She's going to think that I just didn't mail it, right? Or she's going to think I'm lying. Then I was so happy when she finally came on and said, I got it. I got it. I'm like, thank you, God. No, it's got to come. You'll get it. Yeah, I'm sure you didn't give me the wrong address. Yeah, the mail system sucks. And wasn't Sean, wasn't Sean saying a while ago that the mail was taken, like people weren't getting it for like a month too sometimes? Insiders stealing where you live? You know what sucks though is if they open something and it's not something they want, then what do? They're not going to package it back up, right? So what do they do with it? Just throw it away? That's bullshit. And those people, that's big time bad. You go to prison for stealing from the post office. I used to work for the post office. Remember how long it took my essential oils to get to me? It was you, Winona. Okay, it was you. That's right. And I was like, oh no, she's going to think I didn't send them. Like that I'm lying or something. Post office used to be part of the CIA back in the ancient days. Really? Oh, Maddie doesn't like my stream. Maddie. You guys, I hope I'm not boring you too much. I work really by myself all day in my office. And unless somebody needs something or I have a recertification to do or something, then I'm by myself. So it's nice. I believe it that it used to be. It's just, and I know I'm still by myself, but I gotta put that there and then take it out. I know I'm still by myself technically, but I have someone to talk to. I don't feel like talking to my sister right now. My friend, the one who I make lumpia with, she's busy right now. Any friends that I have families and, they're busy. Oh, shit, I almost hit myself in the face. That would not have been good. Oh, you guys, my shoulder, ow. Ow. God, I don't know. Every time I do any, oh my gosh, I've had this problem with my shoulder for so long. I need to get it checked out because it hurts like a son of a gun. It hurts. I know when Moxie goes live, though, I'll get off of here. I really don't want to go to Vegas, you guys, but I have to. I have to go. I don't like going and being around a bunch of strangers all day, guess it's fun. I mean, I guess we get treated really well. We get good food all day. And, you know, after 4 o'clock, the day's ours. You know, we can do whatever we want. Which, knowing me, I'll probably just go sit up in my room, you know. I'm sure that's what I'll do. Because I really am, in my old age, I've become a hermit. I am not social. I like being alone. I do. I just like being by myself. It's just sad. I have a family, but none of us are family, you know? None of us spend time together. I mean, my younger brother comes over every once in a while, but we're just not a family. And I always wished I had had, like, a family, you know? Where you have grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles. I don't have any of that. Oh, just wanted to say, Julius, if you watch this later, thank you so much for the Cash App for me. Just wanted to say that. Julius sent me a $20 Cash App the other day after my stream. I think I was going to work or something, and I heard it go ding ding. I'm like, wait, what? My Cash App never goes off. I'm like, it must be something else. But no, it was really sweet. That's why I don't understand how people can be so entitled. It's like when somebody gives you their hard-earned money, and especially in times like it is right now, how dare you not be forever grateful? You know, it's like people like Lisa and the tea bag, they make me sick. The expectation, well, I'm entertaining you. Nobody says, for one, that your entertainment is worth anything, for one. For another, who do you think you are, expecting people to give you money just because you're doing, and the thing that gets me is, they need YouTube more than anybody on YouTube needs them. You know what I mean? They're addicted. The T is addicted to YouTube. She needs it. Yet, she acts like she's doing anyone a favor because she's going live. It's like, you have to, because you're addicted to going live. What are you talking, you know? So you should be paying everybody else because you're addicted to people watching you. It's just the most disturbing thing ever. I can't watch her unless I'm watching someone review her. That's it. I cannot watch her. I stopped putting myself through that. I'm like, nope, not anymore. I think I cut these a little too small. Oh well. I just can't watch the option here. And then her content is disgusting on top of that. When she knows damn well there's children in her chat. Children making videos about her, you know? almost done, guys. It was so cute seeing those deer yesterday. I'm telling you, they were so cute. And one of the little ones got caught in a fence across the street. I was like, poor baby. We tried to help him get out, but he got it. He figured it out. And his little brother or sister was right there, like, wanting to help him, but they didn't know what to do. You know, the deer, the little babies. I was like, oh my gosh. He's like sitting here trying to help his little sister or brother get out of there. I love animals, you guys. I love animals so much. I love animals more than I like humans, I'll tell you that. I can't. And then watching that freaking Shani and Rev, man. Again, I watch a reaction channel, and that woman has faked having cancer since 2019, lying about cancer. She's about 600, 700 pounds now, and they're blaming it, oh, she's got a health problem. No, he said, I think her thyroid's bad. You think? You don't know? I mean, they self-diagnose themselves, right? Her and her boyfriend. But she's lazy. She doesn't want to get up and do anything. She thinks they can be professional streamers. They can be famous, you guys. They've been doing it for years. Something like 12 years. And they're banned off of YouTube. Another one who's had their kids taken away. Same with, okay, Lisa, same thing, right? Then you got T, who gave up, you know, pretty much being involved in her kids' lives for YouTube, to be seen on social media, to be admired on social media. I had nothing to do. When my kids were younger, I had nothing to do with social media. Probably just, you know, a few years ago, oh, there's a seed. I started going on every once in a while, and if my kids called or they needed me, I got right off. Said, I gotta go. My kid's calling, or I gotta go. They need me right now. They came first. I don't understand that. How somebody can put something like social media ahead of their own children. So disgusting. Narcissistic bitches. Narcissistic bitches. And then somebody must have said something in Lisa's stream off of what I said on my video, when I said that dog probably has patches of bare fur, and I said probably has fleas and all kinds of, you know, bugs or whatever. And I heard her say in her chat or on her live stream, no, my dog doesn't have fleas. No, my dog doesn't have patches of missing fur. And I was like, oh, someone said it. Mm-hmm. Call her out. You know damn well it does. She still won't show the dog. Oh my gosh, now the sun's coming out. It's gonna get hot today. Ugh. Please don't get hot. Sosa's miserable when it's hot, even with the AC on. Even with the AC on, Sosa gets miserable when it's hot. I know, Bugaboo. What you doing, huh? What are you doing, huh? You don't want any of that, do you? You don't want any of that, do you, sweetie? Wanna go outside? You want me to open the door? You want to go in the backyard? Huh? You want me to open the back door? It's getting warm, you guys. Shoot. What, baby? What? What do you want? What do you want, Bubs? Oh, it's 4:30. Moxie's going live. I'm going to let you guys go. Moxie's going live, you guys. So, let's go watch, okay? I might come on later this evening. Maybe. I don't know. Exchange pictures sometimes of our daily lives, you know. Oh, yeah. Well, you guys, you can, if, I do have memberships if you want to join membership. But I think it would be fun to have a little group that we can all chat in, you know. I need to get that set up. But I'm going to take the phone, go outside, listen to Moxie's stream, and chill out. So you guys go over there. It's Moxie Vintage. Bye, Lexi. Bye, you guys. Bye, Winona. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, Average. Bye, everybody. Bye, Grace. See you later. It was a nice visit. Bye.